Morning, happy Monday. Let's get started on a little warm up for our workout today. We've got a two-parter. We're starting out with some goat work that Coach Nate has been kind enough to film all the individual pieces for. And then after that, we're going to go into a fun little 21-15-9 workout with some squat cleans and all that good stuff that you guys love. So let's get this clock started here. And we're going to get 30 seconds each of a whole bunch of different movements, kind of warming up the whole body for all those different exercises. Jog in place to start. They're nice soft knees. Feel free to shake those hands and wrists out. I'm realizing I can't really see the timer here. Oh well. We'll approximate it. So next thing we want to do is go into some knee huggers. So just actively pulling that knee up to the chest. I'm looking at my little clock on the wall. Just alternating sides, trying to pull it up here. You're gonna feel a bit of a stretch in the hamstring. If you have any pain in the hip flexor, don't pull quite as far up. Maybe just limit the range of motion here. Just kind of warming up the muscles. We'll see if you can get you a little sweaty by the end of this warm up though. So next, we're gonna go to some active quad stretch. Again, alternating sides. Nice easy stretch. Try to keep the chest tall and square, hips square. And point that knee down to the ground. And drive your hip flexors forward to get a little extra stretch in the knee here. And in about 5 more seconds, we're gonna go into some inchworm to push-ups. We're just gonna get 5 of these. So starting tall, you're gonna come down with a hip hinge. Then walk yourselves out to a push-up. Inchworm it. If you need a push-up from your knees, you can do that as well. We're just gonna get 5 of these. Reach tall. And try to keep those legs straight as long as you can to really stretch them out. Begin on the way back. You're driving through with your hands, trying to keep your legs straight. Stretch those hamstrings. Reach tall, stretching out that whole torso. Again, I struggle to count when I'm talking, so I think that was 4. We're gonna do 1 more here. Stretch out those hammies. Okay, back to jog in place. We're gonna go a little bit faster this time. So maybe it's a run in place, not a sprint, not a jog. Right in the middle, just picking up the pace a bit. So you should start feeling the heart rate going up a little bit here. That's gonna help get the blood flowing to your muscles so they work properly. Do what you want them to. About 5 more seconds here. And then we're gonna go into high knees. 3, 2, 1, okay. Bring those knees up, try to get them above the waistline. So set a target with your hands if you have to. If it helps for you to pump your arms, you can pump your arms as well. If that's too much, you can step it out. Again, we're just trying to get those knees above the waistline. 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, into some butt kickers. So you can step it out if you need to, but if you can, try to bring those heels up to the glutes. Try to keep those knees pointing straight down towards the ground. So you're utilizing the hamstrings to pull those heels up to the glutes. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. So now we got 5 push-up to down dog. Walk yourselves up to a plank again. And then whichever variant of the push-up you need to do, maybe it's from your knees, maybe it's tall. We're gonna do a push-up. And then drive the head through the window of the shoulders and then back into a push-up. So nice and easy. Feeling a deep stretch in your hamstrings. Maybe pedal those feet out a couple of times. Here comes 3, Nice deep stretch there. 2 more. So this opens up your shoulders, your chest, your hamstrings. Low back is a great stretch for a whole lot of muscles here. Okay. So next thing, we want to do some reverse lunges. Now if you're feeling crazy, you can go ahead and hop these out. But if you don't want to hop, just nice easy reverse lunges. Trying to tap that back knee to the ground. Keeping both legs at 90 degrees. Making sure your knee stays over the laces and doesn't track out over your toe. And that's going to allow you to drive up through your hamstring. Drive up through your heel and use your hamstring. 5 more seconds. All right, let's get those arms involved again. We're gonna get 30 seconds of jumping jacks. So the straighter your arms are, the more challenging it is for your shoulders. But if you want to scale it, you can bend those arms. The goal is keep moving. Trying to warm up the body here. If that hurts your shoulder, you have shoulder issues, you can do an in and out movement like this. You can even keep the arms down. Or you can go nice and slow and just kind of swing those arms. I'm gonna keep doing some more jumping jacks here. 5 more seconds. All right, and into some air squats. Bodyweight squats, whatever you want to call it. Feet just outside the hips, toes pointed slightly out. We're gonna start with a hip hinge and then bring it down below parallel. Keep your chest tall and drive through the whole foot. You want to be able to just slightly wiggle your toes in the bottom, but you don't want to be rocking back to where your toes are off the ground the whole time. Weight even through the heels and the balls, the big and little toes. Just nice and easy, cycling it out. Five more squats here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I don't know about you, I'm feeling nice and warm. We're gonna get a little bit of a stretch here. But open up that pelvic girdle. This is the pigeon pose. Again, you just start with that shin across the front of your body here. Other leg straight back. And then just lean forward as far as you comfortably can, keeping your back straight. Some of you folks are gonna be all the way down here on the floor. Some of you are gonna be up here, just like this. And that's fine, find whatever your range of motion is. And just get a good deep stretch. Nice deep breaths. We're trying to do about 30 seconds each side here. Okay, let's go ahead and switch on your other leg. So again, maybe you're starting up taller and then you're sinking lower into the stretch as it goes. Just find that stretch point. You don't want pain, but you do want stretch. Nice deep breaths. So I inhale through the nose and out the mouth. On the exhale, sink a little lower into that stretch. Got 10 more seconds here. All right, 3, 2, 1. Come on out of that. And since you do have the option to do some basically handstand walks or push-ups, we're gonna warm up those shoulders a little bit. So bring that shoulder across the body. You're gonna feel the stretch right here on the outside of the deltoid. Trying to keep your chest tall and proud, so try not to collapse in. Control that breathing, nice and steady. All right, swing it out to the other side. So hopefully we'll have all the muscle groups warmed up for this. So whether you're practicing your pistols, your handstand walks, or your push-ups, or your double unders, I want you to be ready for this. All right, final stretch, we're gonna sort of clasp our hands together and try to open up the front of your body. So that's gonna be the chest, the front of your deltoids, and then a little bit of the biceps too. So we're gonna clasp the hands, pull down, and open up that chest. If you want an extra deep stretch, you can start to pull away from the body with those arms. You'll feel it in the biceps again, as well as the shoulders and pectorals. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. All right, great. Thanks for warming up with me. So next video, we're gonna talk a little bit about the WOD. Go ahead and watch those individual videos with Coach Nate explaining the movement, and then we're gonna get into the timer for you. We'll be right back.